So I'm Abby Young, I'm the Executive Director here at the Reading Fashion Alliance, and I'm with Deb Portelance. Can you introduce yourself and what your design name is and how you're a part of RFA?
I am Deborah Portelance, and I am one of the teachers at RFA. I teach pattern drafting and design, everything from beginning concept to finished product. Awesome. My design line is festival wear, patchwork, and I also do historical costuming.
Awesome. Can you tell us a little bit about your background, how you got into fashion design, and did you do any education?
Wow, that's a long story. I picked up my first needle and thread at the age of 4. At the age of 14, they asked me to start sewing and paying me for it. Then I went to college. Yes, 14.
That's awesome.
Then I went to college. There was a program where they did researching textile fibers and materials.
Oh, wow. Textile science?
Textile science,
Yeah.
It is the largest industry in the world.
Really?
Most people don't even realize it. Polymer science, to be more technical, and how we arrange those polymers to make our fibers, and then the fibers into yarns and yarns into fabric. Everything from your clothing to plastic bags, the plastic on your car, and the tires on your car.
So is textiles kind of your bread and butter? I mean, is that something that you have a passion for?
I love teaching the science of textiles because it's how our textiles behave that affect our fashion. So then I did wedding gown design for many, many years, and then I went back to school and I went to UC Davis and got my degree in design. And then I went on for a textile marketing degree as well, and my master's is textile marketing.
That's incredible. You are also going to be our mentor for our mentoring program. That is actually going to be part of the funding we're going to get from this fashion show, Artisan Avenue, the Craft of Fashion. That's November 9th at the IOOF Hall. A lot of the proceeds are going to go to this mentorship program. And so we're so excited to have you be the mentor for these students. And so talk to me about how you're going to go into this journey and how excited you are for it.
My mentor is how I stayed in school. She encouraged me, she challenged me, you know, and it wasn't always easy because she was very picky. I mean, I would have the garment done and she would say, oh, but there's this one little thing, a 16th of an inch off. And it would frustrate me, but then it made me a really good seamstress. It made me pay attention to the details in each garment. Is it sewn correctly? Is it constructed correctly? And when I teach a class or mentor someone, I teach them a method that is professional sewing. You know, that you would go into the store and purchase a garment. Well, you're gonna make a garment that looks like that. It has the sharp corners, it's got the clear top stitching on it, it's got the right interfacings, things like that. There's a lot to sewing besides just the outer look.
Absolutely, that garment construction. Well, I'm just so excited that you're going to be our mentor for that. And yeah, that will be up to 3 students. It's going to be an amazing program. It's free education. The knowledge that you have is just, it's going to carry it beyond time. So let's talk about, you're going to be a designer for the fashion show. So let's talk about your line.
My line?
Yeah.
I came up with the idea of a walk through history because I have done historical costuming. Actually, when I was at UC Davis, I would produce about 120 costumes a play.
120?
Yeah, and my costumes have been all over the world.
It's exciting.
The Vatican, the Sydney Opera House, been to competitions in Wales and Prague.
What?
So it's kind of cool. Yeah.
Oh, that's incredible. So you have such this backstory. So if you can give advice to somebody who is just wanting to start out in fashion, what would your advice be?
Love it. You've got to love it. It's got to be a passion and part of you. I mean, that's what gives me energy is like when I'm mentoring someone or someone comes into one of my classes and I see that they're learning and they're excited about making something. That really gives me energy and I like to pass that on.
Oh, that's incredible. Let's talk about the fashion show and what you're most excited for.
Strangely enough, I have never had my clothes on the runway.
Really?
Other than, you know, they've gone all over the world, they have gone on stage, but I have never actually participated in a fashion show.
Oh my gosh.
So this is a first for me.
I love that.
Yeah.
Oh, so then you get to feel all the feels and the adrenaline rush of a
Right,
runway and how
right.
exciting it is. So do you do custom designs? And if so, how can they contact you?
Yes, I do custom design of just about anything. They can contact me either through the Reading Fashion Alliance or they can contact me directly.
Well, awesome. Well, this is I'm with Deb Portelance, and again, I'm Abby Young, and we are here interviewing for the fashion show that is Artisan Avenue, Craft of Fashion, on November 9th at the IOOF Hall. We hope to see you there, and I'm just so excited to see your designs on the runway.
Thank you.
Yes, and if you want to take a class with Deb Portelance, this is the time, and I have taken some of your classes, and I can vouch that
Thank you.
I have learned a lot.
Thank you.
All right, thank you.
All right.